a review of the Comica BoomX-D2, that coming up right after this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Ryan, and on this channel we do a lot of tutorials and reviews for cameras and videography related equipment, also drone related equipment. So if that's something that interests you, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. So we've been looking for an upgraded mic system so we could do an interview scenario. Previously in the past, when we needed to do an interview, we would have to mic people with two separate devices. We did use the wireless Go system. The wireless Go system is great, but if you add a second person to that, you have to add a whole nother second system, still recording to two separate sources, whether one's your camera, the second one maybe a Zoom recorder, something like that. And then you'd have to merge it in post, and it just became, you know, anyone that's done that, you know, it can be an issue. So right now we're recording on the lavalier mic going to the wireless transmitter. If you can't hear that, we've got a party going on a couple houses down and they're very boisterous. Sorry about that. So before we get too involved in this with audio tests and range tests and all that fun stuff, let's go back into the studio on the workbench and we will see what's included in this Comica BoomX-D2 package. All right, so this is the Comica BoomX-D2. On the back, the features include 2.4 gigahertz digital wireless global free frequency, dual transmitters triggered by one receiver, visual power, audio dynamic monitor and other display functions, internal and external mic, two input modes, mono and stereo switchable output modes, real-time audio monitor, broadcasting quality audio, RF technology, auto frequency adjustment, stable transmission, low latency of less than 20 milliseconds, working range of up to 50 meters, design with multifunctional belt clip and compact. Alright, looking at the top, it looks like there is a total of 4 different kits. The D1 with one transmitter, one receiver, the D2 with 2 transmitters and one receiver, and several other options. You can check the website that includes attachments for smartphones for both Android and Apple. Alright, so let's get this thing open. Alright. So inside the box, we open the box and we're greeted with the 2 transmitters on each side. And in the middle we have the receiver. Underneath the receiver we have instructions. And then we also have 2 boxes. It looks like there is a SIM card removal tool that is for the reset button. Inside that box we have a lavalier mic with a clip on the end of it, followed by an identical lavalier mic. In box number 2 we have 2 wind muffs. There's number 1. And that just slides onto the integrated microphones on the transmitter, and there is wind muff number 2, also called a dead cat. Alright, and we have a USB-C cable. The first cable is for Canon, connecting to a Canon or a Nikon. The second one is for me, because I'm a Sony guy. It connects to Sony and Fujifilm. And then lastly, the gray end cable is for connecting to a smartphone. Alright, in order to charge these, you do get one USB-C cable. To charge all of them, you'll have to provide your own USB-C cables to charge them simultaneously. Okay, welcome back. We're outside again, and we are going to do some quick audio tests. Everything you've heard thus far has been on the lavalier mic going to one of the wireless transmitters and then back to my A7 III camera. And we're going to go ahead and switch things up a little bit. We're going to take the lavalier mic out of the whole equation, and we're going to use the integrated mic that's on each of the transmitters to see how well that audio source is. So let's get set up real quick. All right, so now we're back. We are recording directly through this transmitter, the integrated microphone in the transmitter. And so you can see immediately how that sounds compared to the lavalier mic. Now, the lavalier mic is a nice mic. It does seem to be a cardioid type mic, and it sounds pretty good. So one nice thing about that mic is it does have this built-in clip. So this clip will keep it retained into the this transmitter. So this is an audio test of the integrated mic in the transmitter. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right. So now one of the cool things that this system can do that is pretty amazing in my opinion is it does stereo recording using these two wireless transmitters. So right now I obviously have them pretty close together, so it should sound pretty monaural, single channel. But as soon as I start pulling these apart, and I can start talking this direction, and then I can also start talking this direction, if you have headphones on especially, you should be able to hear some great separation when you do that. Now, so this is great also for sound effects recording. You can set this in 2 different locations with cars driving by. You can get the car sounding like it's going from the left channel to the right channel and all that good stuff. So very, very cool setup that Comica has added on this. All right, I'm going to go back to single channel real quick. We are back in mono mode, so I've got this one muted and I've got that one recording on my shirt. And when you do that, you need to go ahead and switch the receiver over from stereo mode back to mono mode, or you're going to have essentially one channel that is going to be off and you're only going to be recording in either to the left or the right channel. So in my past experience, it seems like the A unit is typically the left channel and the B unit is typically the right channel, so keep that in mind when you're setting up your microphones to use them. All right, so now we're going to do a quick range test with this Comica BoomX-D2. I'm basically just going to start walking backwards, and I am going to keep talking, and we are going to see when this cuts out. Now they say it's good to about 50 meters, so I will do a quick calculation once we get back into the office, and we'll do a Google Earth type measurement so we can see just how far we've gone. So testing 1 2 3. I'm going to keep walking backwards. I might actually go out here into the street. Hopefully you can still see me. Now, from my past experience, it does have to be line of sight. Now that's similar even with the Rode Wireless Go. You do need direct line of sight. Usually when you turn around, like when I go like this, perhaps sometimes the audio may cut out at greater distances. Usually when you're closer, it's still fine. It can overcome that. So right now I say we're probably, each of these lots are about 50 feet wide. We're about probably getting pretty close. I doubt I'm in focus anymore, but this is an audio test, not a video test, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 houses times, yeah, we should be quite a ways away. So there we go, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn around and see if video. Testing 1 2 3. All right, now I'm going to walk all the way back. I will try to continue talking. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Now I found that this Comica microphone is a great addition to my whole recording rig. I still love the Rode Wireless Go, but the quality is just superb on this Comica system. And having the ability to also record in 2 different channels, whether it be mono or stereo, is really, really nice. So hopefully this audio test went well. We will check back when we get back into the studio. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think and how well you think it performed to in both this system as well as other systems. So that concludes this range test. All right, so right now we are going to do a quick test of that cool stereo option that you can do. I've got one microphone set up right here, and I've got another one set up slightly down there. And I'm going to hop in the car and I'm going to just drive by a couple times so you can see how that spatial audio works, transferring from one mic to the other to give you that stereo sound. So that's it for this review of the Comica BoomX-D2 microphone system. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you learned something today. I am really impressed with it. Please feel free to leave any comments down in the note section below. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. I do have links down in the description below of where you can purchase this microphone system. They are affiliate links, so any purchases you make, not even if you end up buying this Comica microphone system, any purchase that you make will get a small commission. Doesn't cost you anything else, but it helps the channel tremendously, so I appreciate that. So that's it for now, guys. As always, film safe and bye for now.